And I'll tell you this, man, if you or your husband are cigar smokers, just because you like it doesn't mean your customer's gonna like it.
I want everybody to win, and that's truthful because so many people help me. You got to go ahead and pull the trigger. You got to put the money into it. You got to close on it and make it happen.
What we're trying to accomplish with the premium cigars, those cigar customers, the cigar lounge, catering to them. That's why this guy said, yeah, you really need to do a walk-in humidor. He said, you can start smaller, I agree then. And do just individual humidors and set it up that way. He said, but you'll really have that wow factor and he quoted us to start out with about 280 boxes of cigars with a budget of about, I think he told me the startup cost of that for inventory is about 35 to 40. Which was a little...
yeah, but we're not talking real high end on the cigars then.
Okay.
Because some cigar boxes can run $250 easily, and that's not even Cubans, and of course you all can't sell Cubans, of course, but I mean, and I don't think that price dictates quality. So don't kid yourself. I mean, I can afford a $25 cigar, and I swear to you, I refuse to smoke more than a $6 cigar. Really? I refuse to do it. Now, if they bring me samples, yeah, I'll smoke that stuff, and I get a lot of samples. And I get all my cigar vendors, they bring me a lot of different things, and sometimes a month I'll get 35, 40 cigars. Well, if you and your husband aren't cigar smokers, I'd put them samples right back into bags, seal them up, and put a price tag on them and sell them.
Right. Yep. Perfect. Or I could even... Could I use that as a promo or like a perk for the cigar members? If they become a member of they get to pick one of those cigars.
Right. And then if they tend to like that sample, hey, do you got any more of those? We'll get a box come in for you. And then you call up that person that did that, and boom, now you got an order. And you got market research, and you all didn't have to do it.
Exactly. Yes.
So, and I'll tell you this, man. If you or your husband are cigar smokers, just because you like it doesn't mean your customer's going to like it.
Right.
Because I try to go everything is either beer or liquor for me. And so what I do is somebody says, well, hey, can you recommend? Yeah, I can tell you what I like, but I can't tell you what you're going to like.
Sure. Absolutely.
Because everybody's flavor palette's different. And I find that what I tend to go for, again, like I said, I try not to smoke anything above a $6 cigar. So just understand that's me, me personally, because I smoke so many of them.
Got it.
So, but you wouldn't want to recommend that to your customer all the time. You would want to recommend what's on your list, already what you already have.
Right. Okay.
So just remember, try not to put your opinion in with those cigars, because cigar people have their own flavor palette that, people are different, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yep. Nope. That makes sense.
Okay.
So that took a little pressure off of me, knowing that I have got that cigar guy that's willing to help come in and set up price, give me starting inventory, because the starting inventory has been a stressor for me. My running businesses and keeping books and, organization is fine. I can handle all that. I come from I was a former real estate paralegal for 20 some years. So I helped manage all the books and did all the office stuff. So I'm comfortable with that end of it. It's the inventory startup that has me nervous. And then all the other systems, because I've watched a few of your videos that keeps coming back to the same question about POS system versus merchant account. And I am very nervous about the merchant account, because everywhere I go, I'm afraid I'm going to get shut down.
I got that. But I tell you, I'm not going to tell you over video, but I'll email it to you. Okay, because I don't want this video to come out at some point, and then, like I've told many people, I don't give advice on the POS system or the merchant account for the simple fact that in 2 years, maybe those people aren't as good as they once was, and I don't want somebody to see it. Well, Chad said, but not look at the date. And so,
right.
sometimes things don't age correctly. You know what I'm saying? And, like at one time, Ford was a great vehicle, and maybe Ford is still a great vehicle in some models, but there's definitely some better vehicles out there, and they even may not be more higher priced, they just may be long-term running, so I don't want somebody to look at this 2 years from now and say, Chad said get POS X because it's the best, because year to year technology changes, year to year companies change, and their leadership changes, and their policies change, and that goes with merchant accounts as well, because in our industry, if we deal with tobacco, alcohol, or tobacco accessories, or anything else, whatever else y'all want to call them, or if you deal with kratom, or if you deal with CBD, or you are a legal state, right? A marijuana state.
Yes.
So if you deal with that, you can't process, through certain people. Well, you're automatically lumped into strip club and adult shop processing.
Right. Yep.
They call that a secondary processor. So I got a couple of people, so I can put them to you, and we'll send you out a letter from those people, and then you all can connect. It has nothing to do with me whatsoever. I don't gain any kind of money whatsoever. I don't do affiliate links like that. Whatever you make with the deal with them, that's on you. It's got nothing to do with me. But I promise you, if they process my stores, they'll process anybody.
Okay.
And and like I've told you, I've got a federal record. They know all about it, because I don't want them to BS me down the road and say, well, I didn't realize you was this, and I didn't realize you were that, and then shut us down. And I can't do that. So I just tell people up front what the deal is, But I know these merchants that I can send you to will process you, no problem. Okay. And they're not going to rob you either. They're not going to rob you. And so sometimes secondary processors tend to add on several percentage points and transaction points. Well, I'm not going to get involved in that, and I'm definitely not going to allow my word to put you on with it either. And then as far as the POS systems, I'll send you who your stores can use, because like if you get with Square or some place like that, the moment they find out what you're processing, it's over.
Yep.
It's over. One day you go to do your thing, because they will do a site map. They will come in, they will find out what's in your building, and the moment they find out what your business license says versus what they can see in your POS system, they'll turn your system off.
Right. Yeah. I had a few guys that were trying to sell me on like Clover, and kept telling me, they said, what you do is you hook up the Clover first, you operate for a month or two, then you launch your website, and then you'll bypass any audit. And I'm going, yeah, I don't know. I kind of don't think.
Well, why would you be shady? Why would you be shady? Because what we're doing is not illegal. We're not doing anything illegal. I mean, we're not selling, anything at backdoor in any way whatsoever. So why should we have to lie about it? Why should we play a game? And so I refuse to do that, man. And I don't ever recommend anybody try to bypass the system. I tried to bypass the system, and it cost me many months of my life.
What's up, everybody? Andy Paul, UNS Wholesale, Louisville, Kentucky. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to get some product, please go to unswholesale.com. You can pick any rep you'd like. I'd love for you to pick me. My name's Andy Paul again. 502-709-7984, or Andy at unswholesale.com, or check out these videos.